I wait quietly for the coming day when disaster will strike the people who invade us, even though the fig trees have no blossoms and there are no grapes on the vines, even though the olive crops fail and the fields lie empty and barren, even though the flocks die in the fields and the cattle barns are empty. Yet, Habakkuk says, I will rejoice in the Lord. I will be joyful in the God of my salvation. The sovereign Lord is my strength. He makes me as sure-footed as a deer, able to tread upon the heights. You ever wondered why the prophets? Or even more than wonder why the prophets, do you find yourself reading portions of scriptures like the one that I just read, thinking to yourself, what does that even mean? The text is rich with figurative and poetic language. Some portions that are narrative. It's a wide range of genre and grammatical complexity at times. So I think as we dig into this portion of scripture, God can challenge our hearts. But remember, even more than challenge our hearts personally, I think for you and I to understand a portion of scripture that is always on our hearts, and it's the Gospels. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John specifically, the synoptics, Matthew, Mark, and Luke, to give us clarity as to why Jesus came and said and did what he did. Well, guess what? That's found in the prophets. So my proposal and even my push for motivating you to take the class is, listen to this. I don't think you and I can accurately understand the Gospels without first grappling with and beginning to understand the prophets. Now here's the beauty. Someone very kind has provided an excellent platform for us to have this class. And one of the beauties and benefits of this class is if you can't make it on Monday nights to the class, although I would love it if as many of you guys as possible can make it on Monday nights, an archived version of the class will be made available. So I will distribute a link every week to those who made it or could not make it, the class. So you'll have a file with all the recordings of the class and you can go and listen to it at your convenience. We'll start at 7 p.m. and go to about 8:30 p.m. My preference for translation, I'm going to teach primarily out of the Net Bible, but if you are reading for the first time the minor prophets and the major prophets, my highest recommendation related to translation is read it out of the New Living Translation. NLT is probably going to be your best translation to use in regards to readability. But if you want to follow along, I'm going to either read out of the New American Standard or NET, one or the other, but I'll let you know at the beginning of each class. So that's the goal. Let's jump in, let's get to studying. Your responsibility in response to this video is contact me via email or text or call and confirm whether or not you're going to be in the class. Whether you're there or not, we start on August the 13th, Monday night, 7 p.m. to 8:30.